policing and transparency. It's something one Nebraska state senator would like to see more of here. 3 News Now investigator Aaron Haggerty tells us exactly what changes he's proposing.
The last legislation State Senator McKinney helped move forward did much less than he expected.
This is another example of the police, law enforcement system doing all it can to not be stewards of transparency.
In a story we brought you last month, he said he thought the list posted on the Nebraska Crime Commission's website would have many more officers, and instead it's only former decertified officers. Now he says he plans to reintroduce legislation that would require law enforcement to keep and publicize a list of officers with a problematic history, a Brady list.
There are lists like this out there that, they know who the bad apples are. And I think that it's important for the public to know who those bad apples are as well.
But what is a Brady list? In short, in criminal cases, a Supreme Court ruling makes clear prosecutors must give the defense evidence not in their favor on an involved officer's history. In other words, if an officer has been documented lying or anything that might hurt their credibility. But there's little further regulation around how prosecutors and law enforcement ensure they are following that requirement. That's another reason why the ACLU of Nebraska plans to support the legislation again.
As it provides for a statewide law to provide some clarity and some sort of uniformity across the state for what exactly law enforcement agencies and in turn what prosecutors' offices need to sort of maintain.
Greg Gonzalez, while testifying in his wife's lawsuit against the city of Omaha, named an officer he claimed was on OPD's list who was promoted to lieutenant, according to the World Herald.
If they're getting promoted to high-level positions, that's an issue. How do we address that?
Aaron Haggerty, 3 News Now.
McKinney also proposed an independent community oversight board during the last session. He says it's likely he'll reintroduce that bill.